All right, welcome back, guys. This is a quick update to mobile. We have the addition of syncs now added to mobile, plus some visual updates. So I just want to walk through with you guys and kind of showcase those things really quick. So homepage has pretty much stayed the same, nothing new. If you go to your circle, there's a big update here visually. What I'm just going to do very quickly is in settings here, I'm just going to toggle, only I can see this demo sync, so I can showcase to you guys kind of what it looks like. So you'll see here in the Your Circle page, the friends cards have changed a bit. Instead of a list, you can now basically swipe through these glass cards, which is pretty cool. If you tap on them, same idea, you can see your friends' stats, all that sort of stuff. You can also see now if they're in a work session or if they're online. So both of these things are really cool. You also notice in the top right corner here, you have the quick messages panel where you can basically edit whatever quick messages you want to send in a sync. This is already available on desktop, and you can read about it more in the documentation at echoproductivity.com/documentation. I'm just showcasing it to you guys because I think it's one of the coolest mobile features. I'm glad we added it, and I think it's also going to be one of the most used mobile features. So if you click and select on one of these cards, you can also swipe them up here and kind of go from friend to friend and see the side-by-side comparisons, which is pretty cool. Nothing else has changed in terms of the session details, activity history stuff over here. If we go to work sessions, again, just some very small visual changes. The button has changed, mimicking the desktop button a little more for the start work session. And now instead of a stats button, you basically swipe this panel up to see your personal stats. So that all works exactly the same. What I'll now showcase to you guys is the sync functionality. So same idea, pick a session type. You've now joined the sync. This is your own personal room. So only you're getting the notifications of distractions. You have no friends involved. If you happen to have at least one other friend in a work session at the same time that you're in a work session, you will see this blue join sync button down here above the timer. Clicking this will allow you to effectively join the party just like you do on desktop. And basically you hop in this party, this room, whatever you want to call it. You can think of it as a digital study room or study session where you're now in a work session, a synced work session with all your buddies. So you see they're already in this room. You can leave and join as you please. So once I click leave sync, I'm back in my own personal room, joining sync. You see that notification pops up. In the sync, you can do a few things. So obviously checking off tasks. If you do that, you get this toast if you're in-app, and all your friends get the toast and notification as well. If you get distracted, same idea, notification. These cards that you see here if someone is in the app, they'll see the card flash red. They'll get the toast that you were distracted. If they're off the app, they'll get the notification. So that's the principle, is you're effectively alerting all your friends to your work, how focused you are, all that sort of stuff. The button I just clicked on, the quick messages button, is where we actually get to send these messages. So if I send it, same idea, in app you get the toast, out of app you get the noti, just to kind of, make it a little bit more social. To the right of that button, you'll see the calendar button. This is a new addition to both syncs and personal work sessions. It just effectively allows you to browse tasks per day. So let's say you complete today's list of tasks, you can then go on to tomorrow's. So that's the basic premise. Nothing else changes, except it's very important for you guys to know that syncs are only open if you and at least one other friend are currently in the work session. This third party room effectively then opens and you're able to join and leave it as you please. If I end my work session from here, the sync will stay open unless I have only one other friend in that work session, in which case, because there's no one else that could possibly join it, they get kicked back out of the sync to their own personal work session. Everything else stays pretty much the same. Ending from there, you get your session complete, and that's pretty much it over on this side. And then you can obviously see it in the work sessions page. So syncs are just a social way to showcase what you're doing and how distracted you are. And again, it pushes that boundary of kind of being a little bit more transparent in your circle so that you can be held socially accountable to your actions. And So you can think of it kind of like Strava, but for focus. You know, what Strava does with whatever forms of exercise you may be doing on the app, be it running, walking, biking, whatever. This is the sort of thing where, again, you're kind of held accountable and you're kind of motivated to, you know, showcase not only your stats with Echo, but then hop in these sessions together and kind of participate in these sessions in sync with your friends, so that you're, you know, pushing one another and making sure you guys are staying on task. So that's pretty much it. That's the new update. Just want to showcase it to you guys quickly. I'll leave the other video up so you can still see kind of a more in-depth breakdown of the app, but that's pretty much it for this new Syncs feature. And I'm really excited for you guys to try it out and let us know what you think. Thank you.